What's up, guys? It's Steve here. It is Tuesday, April 24th, 2018, and in this video I'm going to do a rant on something that I just have to do a rant on because this is something that really pisses me off and probably pisses everyone else off too. Don't you guys just hate it when you go to the store and then you buy a bag of chips, you pay for it, then you take it home, and then you open the bag, and when you open the bag you see, like, it's mainly the medium or large size bags. I don't think you have this problem with the small bags, the mini bags, but mainly with the medium sized bags. You open the bag and you see there are only like 10 or 15 chips. I don't know, there's not that many chips in there. There are real little chips and a shitload of air. The bag is mostly air. Like, in the bag, it's not filled all the way to the top. It's filled less than halfway. Less than halfway the bag is filled with chips, while the rest of the bag, the majority, is air. I mean, I can't stand that shit. Why don't they fill the bag all the way to the top? I mean, now I did some research. They basically don't fill it all the way to the top and have some air just to make the chips more fresh. And honestly, that's fine to have some air to make the chips fresh. But my god, it's way too much air in real little chips. There are more air than chips. They don't fill it not even halfway. It's less than halfway. Like, I'll show you an example. Alright, so here's an example. So here's the bag of chips. Using Lay's as an example. But here's a bag of Lay's chips. And so you get the bag of chips, you open it, and the chips is filled up to here. It's filled up to here. It's not even halfway. I say over here is halfway, but it's filled up to here. So you got this much chips and this much air. A lot more air than chips. So honestly, you're basically buying a bag of air. I mean, what the hell? Why can't they at least fill it up to here? You have a little air. It's fine to have a little bit of air, but at least fill it up to here. Don't fill it up to here. I mean, that's like a small bag of chips. I might as well buy a small bag of chips if I'm gonna get a chip bag with real little chips. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, this just pisses me off when I open a bag of chips and there's barely any chips in there and it's mostly air. Like, for fuck's sakes, if I didn't want that much chips, I would have bought a smaller bag. I bought a bigger bag to get more chips. And seriously, I want a bag of chips. I don't want a bag of air. If I wanted to eat air, I could just eat air right here. I don't even need to buy a bag. I could just eat air for free, like I am right now. Yeah. I wanted to buy the chips for the chips, not the air. I don't know. I mean, at least soda bottles, at least they fill to the top. Yeah, they still have air spaces. Like, for example, this water bottle. I'll use this for example for a soda can or soda bottle. They usually fill it up to here. There's still a little air space, but they still fill all the way to the top, mostly to the top. With the chips, they only fill it up to here, which is less than halfway, and there's all this space of air. And the reason why I'm doing this rant is because it happened to me the other day. I went to Speedway to buy a bag of Ruffles. I came home, opened the bag, and there were barely any chips in there. It was filled at the bottom, and there was mostly air. It happened to me lots of times, but I just got fed up. And I actually have a little clip of it. Here it is. I opened the bag of chips like I just did a few minutes ago. I didn't eat any chips yet. So I opened the bag of chips, and you could see, look at this. The chips only go, the chips are all the way down there. And you got this entire space of air. Like the chips, they basically fill up to here. That's not even halfway. That's not even halfway. And you basically have more air than chips. Yeah, for God's sakes. Fill the bag with more chips. Have a little bit of air, that's fine. But fill it more to the top. Put more chips in there. Nobody wants to buy a bag of chips with barely any chips in there. But yeah, this is my rant. Probably an odd rant. I don't know. I don't think I'm the first one to rant on this. I've seen a couple videos, people complaining about this, but I just had to do a rant on this. Yeah. It's fun to have some air to keep the chips fresh, but don't have too much air and less chips. That's all I gotta say. See you later, guys. Goodbye. Have a good one. I'll do more videos.